What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed last week's video. That one was a ton of fun. This week I've got to run over to the shop to grab a few things while we're closed on a day off. I figure I'd take you with me and give you guys an update and an inside look on how exactly I am deep cooling my Morelia bredli or Reptiles pythons to get nice and cold for this season. So we're going to run over to the shop and I'm going to bring you guys with me. So hang on, let's roll. So we're on the way to the shop. I gotta go pick a few feeders up, but I figured what a better time to show you guys how I'm cooling my Reptiles pythons down for the season. I've talked about it before, but for those of you who are new to the channel or have never heard of Morelia bredli or Reptiles pythons, Centralian Pythons, whatever you want to call them, I'll put a photo of the big girl up here so you can see her in all her glory in like a nice studio quality lighting and setup. But they are a really awesome species of Morelia. You can call them carpet python. They are a carpet python, but they're their own species, so they're different from Morelia spilota and all the groups within that. And in order to get them cold, or excuse me, in order to breed them, you got to get them really cold, and not just like low 70s, high 60s like some other carpets. Like we're talking into the 50s. They still need a basking spot to get up a little bit warm during the day, low 80s, but they really do like that cold. And I've got a gothrough reader, one of those digital thermometers that reads the temp and humidity, and I can get layouts and graphs and all that stuff over the last year or however long I want. And we've been hitting like 51, 52, 55 degrees there, and they're handling it. They are alert, they're tongue flicking when I check on them. The male comes out and basks every few days. The female sorta does, but she prefers to kind of just lay in a nice coil in the cool end, and it's really impressive to see these pythons handle such cold temperatures. I'm really hoping this is my year for success with them. Can't really blame anybody else but myself on my lack of success, because I have not gotten them this cold thus far. So I'm hoping this is the year. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. We're almost at the shop and pick the camera up and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, so we're at the back of the shop, and here's the gothrough reader. I literally have it zip tied up here so I can always tell, but it's in the back, literally in the back, on top of the storage rack. So, big female, male over here. Let's climb up the ladder and see. Alright, so, pretty rudimentary setup. Male's up here basking. It's got a mercury vapor. I ran these enclosures for a couple weeks to kind of adjust the height of these bulbs and figure out exactly where I wanted them. So the hot spots are around like 85 or so. And they're only on for about 8 hours. They come on at 9, shut off at 5. So it seems like today he's up here basking, but they'll go back down and hide into the cool areas at night. They really prefer that cold for sure. All right, so I'm gonna say hi to the big girl here. She's avoiding the heat. She's super cold. I temp gunned her the other day. She was like 65 degrees. But look at that. Still alert. Hello. Very cold to the touch. Very dark. But yeah, they're getting nice and cold and they're preferring it. It's amazing. As soon as I brought them in, they're like, ah, oh, yes, cold. And they avoided the heat altogether for weeks. So, so far so good. They're going to be here for another 2.5 months probably, and then bring them home and start pairing at home once they start warming up and get a meal in them. Kind of jumpstart them back into that spring breeder routine of, okay, after the cool down, you warm up, offer a meal, start pairing, and then off we go. So with any luck, we'll have some cool Lazic line baby Reptiles this season. So stay tuned, because spring breeders lay eggs late, which means they hatch late. So fall they might be hatching if we're so lucky. Yeah, as you can see, the back of the shop is just, it's a warehouse. That door's not insulated, so it gets, you know, below 40 at night. It gets into the low 50s here. So the Bredlis really enjoy it. They get nice and cold and they love it. So yeah, that's all I've got for you guys this week. Short one, but very carpet focused, specifically on Bredlis. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Big shout out to my sponsors, Heliguy Serpents, as well as Reptiles Express and PremiumCrickets.com. You guys already know what's up. I'm putting all the information here below. They've got discounts going. Go check them out. And then go show some love to USARK, of course, and USARK Florida. I'll have all their information below. They're the lobbying body that fights for our rights to even keep reptiles and run a shop and do all that. And much love to my Patreons. You guys are awesome. You help make all of this happen. And yeah, big shout out to my boss for letting me keep some bredli pythons up here. All right, I'm gonna go get some lunch, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later. Hi, Addie. Say hello to the people. Good to see you, buddy.